The Arctic wars are just starting, according to Human Love and Solidarity, and how appropriate and how apropos that you would say that, because our next story, after we go say goodbye to Tara for a second, is our beautiful Antarctic ice shelf. But oh my God, wake up call! Antarctic ice shelf the size of LA has collapsed. Ah! How did we miss that?
Oh my God. I've told you, distractions.
This is what they're distracting us from. We're all gonna die. Okay. Andrea
Possibly.
Germanos, another member of the All-Star team. And I have to say that in the last 2 months, I think I featured more Andrea Germanos articles than just about anybody else on How Did We Miss That. She's been outstanding, stepping up. And one night
I've definitely got to check these people out.
she wrote 2 articles in one day for CommonDreams that could have been both featured #1 lead articles. Outstanding stuff. I don't know if you know how hard it is to write this kind of stuff and pump it out on a daily basis. And the kind of dedication, again, just such a big fan. I'm sorry, Noli wants to send her money and she don't have Cash App and she says F PayPal. Well, Noli, you can always hook it up. You can always send it to me and I'll hook her up. I think we are getting Tara set up with the Cash App. But like I said, I don't want to chip out our friends in the Arctic and talk about climate change and the Antarctic. Oh my God, an ice shelf the size of LA, right? So while humans are killing humans, governments are spending on weaponry, the environment is collapsing so that there will be no tomorrow. That's Yanis Varoufakis, of course. We know him very well from DM25. The collapse, as Guardian CNET reported, occurred around March 15th. During that week, an unprecedented heat wave hit the region. We knew that it was like 90 degrees, I think, at one point, 40 degrees Celsius above normal, which is crazy.
And you still have people who don't believe that climate change is real.
Yep.
And that we, as humans, affect it. I mean, I know we can't stop climate change, but we can help slow it down.
Yeah.
But
sure. The outlets pointed to a tweet with satellite imagery shared by Catherine Walker, an Earth and planetary scientist, the Woods Hole Oceanic Institute, and NASA. Right? Complete collapse of East End. Watch this.
Am I allowed to cuss on here?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah. What did I just do? Here. So this whole thing just see that piece right there? It just disappeared, broke right out. Jeez. Yep. And then this too. Here's another picture of it all just bloop, falling right in.
But yeah, climate change isn't real. It's all just a hoax.
Now here, Steph Lettermit of the Delft University in the Netherlands, of course it's Delft in the Netherlands, on Friday shared time-lapse videos of the change. You see the whole thing disappear. Bye. So Antarctic ice sheet expert Bertie Miles also provided historical visual context. The collapse in recent days is the end of a long-term, multi-decadal demise of the ice shelf. The image below shows its extent in 73, and the red line, we're joined with the Shackleton ice shelf. Most of the loss took place from 73 to 2000, and this is all gone now.
We're in trouble. We're in big trouble.
Okay. Iceberg C-38 calved or broke free from the Conger ice shelf. C-38 comprised virtually all that remained of the Conger ice shelf, which was adjacent to the Glenser ice shelf, which calved last week as iceberg C-37. Floating tongues of glaciers that extend over the ocean, and the slow rate at which Antarctica's glaciers contribute to global sea rise by holding back the flow of ice into the sea. I don't know who watched An Inconvenient Truth back almost 20 years ago, would you believe? Al Gore did a movie about this and basically talked exactly about ice shelves and Antarctica and sea ice versus floating ice and sea level rise. And pretty much exactly what you're seeing here was exactly what was predicted in that movie. This ice shelf may have been fall, but it is in East Antarctica, which is which is considered less vulnerable. And what that means is that even the areas that were pretty stable, they're not very stable. George Monbiot pointed to a need for systemic changes to address climate change. Chef will push planetary conditions into a new state, and they're talking about if we lose West Antarctica, sea levels rise 2 feet. Coastlines get flooded, and maps get redrawn, literally.
Oh shit! And islands disappear.
We knew what was happening. The writing was on the wall, yet we continued opening oil fields, driving SUVs, leaving homes uninsulated. It's
It's this is what I mean by it being. This is what it means by like what I meant by it. Just sometimes it just feels hopeless. Like everything we do isn't helping anything.
Yeah,
it just seems like it. But
I'd rather
we keep on
than bury it. And a lot of people want to bury it, and they don't want to even know from it or see it reported upon. And not only is this one.